Here I've got a brand new blank document. You can see it's got the name document number 1, and I'm going to type some text. Now we can imagine that I've done a lot more work than this, and everything that I've done so far is being worked on in the computer's memory. Nothing has been stored onto the hard disk because as yet the document has not been saved. When you save a document, you name it and choose a storage location on the hard disk so that at a later stage that document can be retrieved. However, any work that is done in the computer memory cannot be saved. It can't be retrieved because it's not written onto the hard disk. So at this point here, with my new document that hasn't yet been saved and my work contained within that document, if I try to close the document, I get this alert. It's indicating that the document has not been saved or recently updated in the saving process. And it's asking me I want to save the changes that I have made to this document. If I click no, that document is lost. I cannot retrieve it because it hasn't got a name, it hasn't got a storage location, it hasn't been written onto the hard disk. Everything was being done in memory, and now that is closed and not saved, it's all lost. I'm going to create another new document by clicking on this new button, and I'm going to paste in some work. If I simply want to save the documents and then carry on working on it, I can choose File, Save or Save As. When you're saving a document for the very first time, in other words, it hasn't yet been named, it doesn't matter which of these two commands you choose. Either of this will open up the Save As dialog box, which is totally changed in Word 2000. Now this looks like a browser. Within this dialog box, we are taken initially to the My Document folder, or I can choose the storage location. So I'm going to click and move up to Drive C. Then I'm going to open my document folder, and I'm going to replace whatever text is here with a new name. I'm going to call it test number 1 and click Save. Notice how the name has changed just here. And now, if I was to close my document, I won't be prompted to save it because the last thing I did was to save it. Therefore, the saved version is completely up to date. I'm now going to file from here. I'm going to make a few changes. And now I'm going to go for Save As. When we use the file Save As command, we are able to give the document a new name, and if required, a new storage location. So the original document was unchanged. Here is the Save As type, in which you can change Save Format and Save As Web Page. When you choose, you can see the change. Now Save As type is Web Page. So similarly, we can change Save As type and can save any format which you need. Change file name and click Save, and your document is saved in Web Page. I click Cancel. Last and final, an easy way to save is Ctrl S for saving your current document.